To create a line plot, we first need a set of data. We're going to use the die that represents the possible ages of students in the Spanish club at Cy-Fair Middle School to generate some ages of those students. So I'm going to click on the die, and one age is 14. So there it is. The next age is 15. Next we have 16. So far in the Spanish club, we have a 14-year-old, a 15-year-old, and a 16-year-old. We have another 14, 12, another 16, another 16, 13, 11, 13. Let's see how many I have so far. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's go with 10 pieces of data. So to help us organize our line plot, let's start by putting these ages in order from least to greatest. So I have 11, 12, 2 13s. I have some 14s, then a 15, and some 16s. We need a number line so that we can start our line plot. So here's a number line. And our data goes from 11 all the way to 16. Our number line does not have to start at the number 0. So I'm going to start with 11. And we have no skipping ages. We have one of each of those ages, 11 through 16. So I have an 11, a 12, a 13, a 14. Let's say that by chance we didn't have any 15s. I would still include it here in my number line because the numbers have to be in order. So I have an 11, a 12, a 13, 14, 15, and 16. Now above each one of those numbers, we need to place an X to represent how many times it is represented in the data. So there's one 11-year-old, so I'm going to put one X on top of the 11. We have a 12, 13, and I have two of those. And two 14s. Get these lined up. Have one 15. And three of these 16. So I'm going to drag them all over here and then line them up. So this line plot represents the ages of the students in the Spanish club at Cy-Fair Middle School. We could ask ourselves several questions about the graph. One might be, what other type of graph does a line plot remind you of? If you said a bar graph, you're correct. In a bar graph, the height of the bar is in relationship to the number it represents. So in this example, the height of our line plot is represented by the number of x's that are in that on a particular number. So a bar graph is very similar to a line plot, but just a different representation.